Hi, everyone. The other day, I came across a very inspiring story that I wanted to share with you. Dr. Louis Ignoro, an 80-year-old man, a lovely man, was being interviewed about how he acquired his Nobel Prize in physiology and medicine. And I thought, oh, I've got to share this with you because it has so many aspects to it. And so his story is when he was a teen, he had this thought. Why does that person get a stroke and that person has heart attack and that person has high blood pressure and that person is obese and that person is healthy and so is that person? What is that? And he kept asking his friends and families and teachers. And finally, one teacher said, well, why don't you become a scientist and find out? So he did. And after school and then medical school and then his graduate school, after 15 years of study, he goes out into the research world. So he comes up with this hypothesis. Maybe somewhere in the body, there's a molecule that helps protect us from heart attack and stroke and high blood pressure. And he went on a journey to discover what that molecule is. And in 1992, he found it. He found that the arteries produce a molecule called nitric oxide that nobody had discovered before. A molecule that dilates the arteries and the blood vessels, that help lower blood pressure, that increases blood flow, that's an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial. It's I mean, it's an amazing molecule. And he went on to discover more, and there's now research going on right now regarding nitric oxide and COVID and the benefits of nitric oxide. Research is still going on, but imagine he had this dream, he had this thought, and he went for it. He didn't really have a goal except a desire to find the answer. Then, once he found the answer, all the things that kept coming out from that just kept growing. So he persevered, he had tenacity, he had dedication, he had a dream. And that's what's so important. 1992, he discovers the molecule. And in 1998, he wins the Nobel Prize for physiology or medicine. He said, I didn't have that goal of a Nobel Prize. I just knew there was something there. So why did I feel this was important to share with you? Because it inspired me to see that this person was just so dedicated, that he had a question and he dedicated his life to answering this question. And that's what is called purpose, life purpose. Purpose is something beyond us. He didn't care if he got the Nobel Prize. He had a quest. And each one of us have, in our own way, have our own quest. Some people call it purpose. Some people call it dharma. Now, dharma is a much bigger concept than just purpose. But if we look at dharma in the way that if you're in your dharma, if you're in your flow, if you're listening to your heart, then you're probably in alignment with your heart and with how to help others and be in the world and make a difference in the world. And many of us are looking for how can we make a difference in the world? Well, basically, it's listening to our heart and being true to ourselves and having that tenacity and that dedication to weather the storm, whether whether we feel like we're knocking on the door or not, or whether we have to put our idea aside for now, or whether we even know what it is, or whether we have the perseverance to go through the ups and downs, because as soon as something comes in and takes us away because, oh, guess that's not it, is to keep the path of the dream rather than the goal. His dream was to find and see what else could come out. And it had to do with humanity. It just didn't have to do with himself and winning a prize. So the question is, are you in alignment with your purpose? Do you know what your purpose is? Maybe you've been doing your purpose all along, but maybe there's just some obstacles in the way that is just getting out of the way so your purpose can go forward. Or maybe you're making a change and there's a new division of your purpose. And that's where I can come in. My purpose is to help you with your breath and your body through yoga, and my clarity process is to give you a little bit of clarity, take you on a journey, an intimate journey to discover what is it at this point that maybe needs to be uncovered. Maybe it's hiding in there, it just needs to be lifted up so you can see it clearly and then go forward with purpose. So if this interests you, let me know. You can find it out on the website. You can come to my courses. It doesn't matter. I just was excited about this story, and it excited me because of this dedication. Years in the making before he saw the fruition, and then he got prizes that he didn't really care about. And he's still making benefit. He's really making a lot of people happy with the discovery of nitric oxide in Viagra. Go figure. So you never know what's the outcome going to be. So I hope this inspired you to stay on track with your dream, with your Dharma, or at least start to inquire about where your Dharma is and where you're going. And maybe I can help you. Bye for now. We'll see you soon.